it took me over 2 years to decide to go silent for 6 months just to deal with anger issue. So in one of the chapters of that book, I read about this lady that had vocal cord issue. She was actually a singer, a very powerful singer. And at a time, she had issues with her voice that she couldn't sing again. So she went to her doctors, and after some, you know, tests and all that, so they came up with the solution that she had to keep silent for some time in order to allow the wounds in her vocal cords to get healed. So the lady actually did that. So after like some months, the lady, the voice came back and even became more better than it was before she had the vocal cord issue. So after I finished reading that particular book, I proceeded to read other books, but my spirit kept telling me to do exactly what that lady did since I've been praying to God to help me with my anger issues. I was like, how could this be possible? I can't really do that. Like I really fought with my spirits for over 2 years before I decided to keep silent for that 6 months period. So it wasn't an easy decision. It took me over 2 years to decide to do that I did. So when the thoughts normally come, I'll just discard it. Say it's not possible. How will how will I survive? Because I was actually out of secondary school. I was like working on my own. And I remember that time I was going for computer lesson. So if I keep silent, how will I learn what I was learning then? So it wasn't really an easy decision. It took me over 2 years to decide to go silent for 6 months just to deal with anger issue. So there came something happened, within my family. So that actually led to me taking that decision. I know my sister may not really understand, but she's one of the people that made me to um, embark on that decision. My sister, one of my sisters, I, I had issues with her that resulted to a fight between me and her then. So I know this is kind of all right. So I had issue with her and we had a fight. And in that fight, I fought with all my heart. I wanted to deal with her then, with all the anger and everything. So, but it happened that it happened that at a time, at that time, it happened that the kind of blow I wanted to give to her then, had it been that blow got to her face, I would have really disfigured her, but she dodged it and I hit my fist on the wall and my hand got paralyzed for some time. I know nobody knows this anyway. So my hand was actually bleeding. She herself didn't know. She was still busy, women on their mouth then. So I just went somewhere and sat down and I was thinking about the whole scenario. See, aside from this fight I had with my sister, what if this blow had really landed on her face or any part of her body? Because like I gave her that blow with all the being in me, So I was like, I would have really disfigured my sister, and the aftermath is something I couldn't bear. So this thing happened around 2009. So another event that actually took place, but that one was one of the major ones that really made me to say, no, I have to do something about my anger issue. So I said, no, it's not good to be having my anger control me sometimes. So that's 2009 December. So I think we traveled to our village, our hometown, me and my parents, and January, something happened again. I went out with a friend of mine, my cousin brother, and I think we went to watch football, village match. A fight broke out then too, and I had myself involved in it. People don't really know me that I can be rough like that. Anyway, I just knew myself, and I knew that that part is not really good for me. So after that fight broke out, that was January 2010. I think around 3rd of January, because I think I took that decision on the 4th of January 2010. So I came back home because I'm this kind of a person. When things happen around me, I really sit down to analyze the situation to know if it was really my fault and how to avert it the next time.